Howdy out there in them internets. We got some very western music and I just can't stop. Okay, yes, I could stop. That was a complete lie. Last time it was very loud in here and we were in the deserts biosphere looking for the last 3 questions to try and answer and probably fail at. Whoo boy. We got... Oh, I figured out what travel belt is. It's I. How I'm doing? Oh, sweet. Admit 1. Alright, got myself some matches. You now have a roaring fire. Congratulations. In extremely hot weather, eucalyptus forests really catch fire and trees even explode due to, oh boy, plants growing way too close to each other, extreme poor adaptations to dry conditions. It wouldn't be that. Koala bears armed with matches. I'm gonna go with high concentration of leaf oils because I know that eucalyptus has oil. Eucalyptus trees have adapted to a life of fire mainly by producing specialized fruit that release their seeds only after a fire, but can also regenerate from dormant buds deep within bark. Whew! And lignodes. Sweet. So I burnt down the forest. Got a bucket. What else we at, Here we go. Aloe is a succulent with fleshy leaves to retain water during drought. One characteristic of succulents do not have is ... flowers that can tolerate boiling temperatures and still survive. Leaf pores, stomata, that open at night rather during the day. Waxy skin to reduce evaporation. Gels to retain water. Succulents do not sound like they would have flowers. Yeah, it's all about the flowers. To reduce water loss, a succulent stomata open at night when temperatures is cooler. Great idea, but as a result, carbon dioxide uptake for photosynthesis must take place at night, so it needs to be chemically stored for the proper use during the day. Okay, there's one more question hidden around here. Just looking around, searching high and low for this here thing. Wow, this is some great, crazy music. What's this? Parents plan ahead. Even some insects. Okay, cacti. Here we go, found it! Woohoo! Cacti have unique structures called areolas, which develop deep underground. Appears small woolly or hair in areas in the stem, from which spine attract bees. Emit a fine aerosol spray to keep the plant cool. Oh boy, I have no idea, so I'm gonna give my best guess. Attract bees for pollination. You're in a desert. Develop deep underground to collect water. That sounds very, very possible. Appear small woolly or hairs, which spine emerges. Possible, but I don't think it's very likely. It made a fine aerosol spray to keep the plant cool. I'm gonna go with this one. Aww, darn it. Areolas can produce spines of many different types to suit their needs. There may be 2 long spines for primary defense, with numerous smaller ones around the edges for protection against small creatures. Alright, I got that one wrong, but I got all the questions in the deserts. Teleportation! Because we be in the future. Whoops. Okay, the password is the plant Prism Salvium. Explore the teleport room or check your inventory for hints. Okay, I just kind of wanted to touch the thing, but apparently not. What's this? This item has been added to your travel belt. Oh. I clicked on P's, the password, and the door opened. As usual, I entered the solarium, and to my relief, found plants hadn't died. Then I saw this. Wait a minute, please. I want to look at that. What is crouch? Crouch is C. Alright. Get down. Eh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, to the Alpine. Yeah, I kind of live near some Alpine forests. Alright, let's look for all these. Very different organisms sometimes take care of each other. Well, I know that. What's this one? Even leaves can provide insulation if packed tightly together. What's this? Looks like an odd rock formation. That is quite odd. Ooh. Although not quite visible, this tree has mistletoe growing in its branches. Mistletoe only grows at high altitudes, promotes growth-promoting hormones used by its companion plant, is a parasitic non-flowering plant. Oh, I know it's a parasitic plant. I actually do know that. But is it flowering or non-flowering? Seems like non-flowering. Oh. Well, I was wrong. The dwarf mistletoe grows on conifers all over the world. It's actually a flowering plant which flowers and fruit, but no leaves. Who needs leaves when you have a friend along doing all the work? Because you're a frickin' parasite. Oh, dramatics. Some flowering plants and turn down the volume depend entirely on others for sustenance. They're parasites. Rock. Fungi often need wind for their spores to spread. Hey look, fungi. Lichen. Wouldn't you liken to know? These flat circular objects are... ooh, geez. They're not petroglyphs. Decomposing bird droppings, two separate... Ooh, this sounds right. Nope, it's two separate organisms. Well, wouldn't I liken to know? Fungi and algae living together. A formidable team taking on the harshest of conditions. The fungus protects the algae by retaining water and minerals. The algae provides photosynthetic energy. Who would have thought? Well, I got to make some lichen jokes. Whoa, what's this? Red snow. Snow in the alpine areas can sometimes have a red hue due to decaying leaves mixed into snow during a blizzard, extreme refraction of infrared light at high altitudes, an algae which grows and thrives right in the snow, pollution rising from large cities and nearby valleys. I'm gonna go with this one. Nailed it! The term watermelon snow derives from presence of green algae containing a secondary red carotenoid pigment. The pigment protects against UV light and absorbs heat to melt snow, providing the algae with liquid water. Rocks! Fungus. They're mushrooms. They're not rocks. Some mushrooms, like this Alpine amata, let moisture evaporate on purpose. Why? I wouldn't be going with that. Excess moisture can be harmful, so it must be released. The water contains chemicals which are repugnant for small predators. It's essential fungal urination. I'm not going to go with that one. That one seems way too weird. Actually, I'm going to go with this first one. Nailed it! Evaporation from the surface of the mushroom cools and humidifies the surrounding air, allowing it to flow and in the process carry spores. Indigenous way to take advantage of physics to help a species spread. Sticks! Nothing like a small tough leaf to resist winter snows and cold. Tiny tree. Conifers are well adapted to winter. This is because they have needles, they have cones rather than frost-sensitive flowers. They're able to regenerate their own heat by absorbing UV light. They have needles. It sounds like because the snow, when it snows, it'll go... Here we go. It says it right here. Needles shed snow very well and also have thick scuttle, so there's no problem to retain them all winter for an extra shot of photosynthesis. Pretty handy, eh? I bet this tree was from after a fire. Ice-cold drinks are fine, but not ice-cold cells. True. Hey look, a blue flower. Just kidding. Oh boy. Hippie. Beware the white umbel. Clusters of small flowers. Hello, water. Click. Ooh, that's backwards. Algae can grow in some surprisingly unusual environments. What's that? Herbivores can affect plants by producing carbon dioxide, transporting nutrients, breathing in oxygen, eating harmful insects. It's all of these. Herbivores do produce carbon dioxide. They transport nutrients by literally crapping. And they breathe in oxygen. And they eat harmful no, wait, they don't. They don't do this one. They do this one. I'm going to go with this one, though. Will that be to go by eating plants in one area and depositing nutrients-rich dung in another? Herbivores inevitably move nutrients around the ecosystem, and that's a good thing. What's this? Bees see colors. Mostly blue. Blue! Look, it's blue! Sacre bleu. Okay, instead of making fun of people. Hey look, I'm supposed to be aware of these. This cow partnership, the carrot family, is known to be a favorite food of rabbits and hares, contains chemicals causing a nasty rash, produce bright orange seeds, grow exclusively in sandy soil. I'm gonna go with this one. No, contains, ooh, rash. Oh, it did say that I should beware. Should have been paying attention.
I love that I get to wander through these modules, learning more about plants every day, and winning points as I go. How cool is that? And if I do well in the next round of modules, Professor Zenoba says that maybe I'll be able to go on one of those DNA collecting treks myself. That will be so cool.
There's something wrong with these binoculars, mostly the right side of the hinge there. If you notice, it's 2D. And usually 2D things are not correct. Let's look through all these flowers. Nailed it. This plant was probably pollinated by bees, hummingbirds. I would go with... Ooh, looking at the actual plant. Let's investigate this for a second here. It's long and blue. You can see it up there. And, I would go with bees because they're clustered together. And blue. They're blue. Bees see blue. Yeah, bees also see ultraviolet lights. Plants take advantage of this by planting ultraviolet marks on the petals to direct the bee source of nectar and pollen. Find the bee's nest nearby and get a few extra points. I bet it's in a tree. I hope I don't get stung. Ooh, is it in here? You know, now I'm interested. I'm completely invested in finding the bee's nest. The bee's knees. The bee's sneeze. Oh! Found ya. Wow, I earned 20 more points. Alright. There are hints to all the questions within the things. Okay, still looking. I don't know what's up with this weird rock formation, but you know. One feature that allows this cushion plant to survive harsh alpine conditions is a dense mat of leaves, helping to conserve watering. Yep. Heat. A root system capable of breaking through rock to get subsurface water. Reproduction by underground stems rather than exposed flower. A very short lifespan of 1 or 2 years. Now I know it's not this one because there are very few trees, including my favorite tree, that can do that. A root system capable of breaking through rocks. That is awesome and probably true. Nope, I was wrong. That does also sound pretty true. A diversity of species of flowering plants on different continents can form these cushions of rosettes. Rosettes. That is an example of convergent evolution and is highly successful adaptation. Some species may live hundreds of years. Well, duh, look, I'm looking at this thing here. Oh my gosh. I need to actually look at the plants a little bit more. and pay attention to what I'm doing. Instead of just guessing off the top of my head. Oh, this sounds pretty. I'm learning, guys. But you know what? I'm gonna have to take a break from this learning and see you in the next episode. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next episode. Later!